All right, in this video we are looking at percent, decimal, and fraction, and what you've seen in the last few slides and how they fit together. Yeah, I'm here. So one thing you'll know, to go from a percent to a decimal, it's always based on 100, multiplication of 100, division of 100. Think of 100 if you didn't pick that up in the previous slides. So to get from percent to a decimal, you take 75 and divide by 100. So we'll put that in the corner. 75 divided by 100 is 0.75. Okay, 0.75. Okay. Now to get it as a fraction, well, 75 divided by 100 we can write as a fraction. Right? Because to go from a percent to a decimal, you have to divide by 100. So we can just show it as a fraction divided by 100. We have to reduce that. I can actually divide 75, whoops, not 1 over 4, whoa. I can actually divide 75 by 25, and I can divide 100 by 25, getting an answer of 3 over 4. Okay. If you start as a fraction, okay, then how do we put it to a decimal? Well, really, starting as a fraction, this is a 2. The only decimal part is going to be the 7 over 8. That's going to be the only decimal part. So literally on my calculator, I figure out what is 7 divided by 8, and I figure out that it's 875. Okay? So you just go 7 divided by 8 on your calculator to get it as a decimal. So the mixed fraction, the mixed numeral here actually goes 2.875. Now, if to go from a percent to a decimal means you have to divide by 100, then to go from a decimal to a percent is the other way. You have to multiply by 100. So I have to take 2.875 times 100, and that is going to be 287.5%. Okay? Some of you might say, well, that's over 100%. You can't get anything over 100%. You actually can get things over 100%, 100%, 150%. And we won't go into that right now, but that is a legitimate answer, over 100%. The last one starts in the middle as a decimal. Right? So if you want to show a decimal as a percent, again we do the same thing, this multiply by 100. Okay? So we take 0.58, I know I'm writing it small, times 100, and that gives you 58%. 58%. Right? Now, how can it be written as a fraction? Well, I can write it 58 over 100. Okay? Thinking back a little wee bit, if I have 2 decimal places and I want to turn it into a fraction, I have to put it over 100 because there needs to be 2 zeros for the 2 decimal places. Okay? So I got to look at both of that. Okay? This can be reduced. 58 and 100 can both be divided by 2, or you can put it into your calculator. Just go 58 fraction key 100 equals, and you will see it, 29 over 50. 29 over 50. Okay? So that's how we get the chart. That's how the chart is built.